Well, like I had one short that brought in 1 million subscribers.
Oh.
He wouldn't scam me. Like he wouldn't do that. Like he's a legit rapper.
And you haven't heard from him to this day?
No.
What about Flight?
This June was light work. We played 1v1 for June and then he didn't post it.
He didn't post it?
He posted it at like 2 a.m. like the next month.
No, he did not.
I was dying, bro.
All right, guys, welcome back to the podcast. I'm your host, FaZe Swagg, here with my co-host, Matt. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we have probably the fastest growing YouTuber of all time. My boy, Jesse. Jesse, what's going on, man? How you doing, man? How you doing, boss?
Good. How you doing? Air fist.
Air fist.
There we go.
Dude.
Appreciate you doing the podcast,
of course,
man. We've been watching your growth over the last couple of years. You've been absolutely killing it. So I'm super excited for today just to pick your brain. I mean, even us, just for some short form, long form, you know what I mean? Just learn some stuff from you, man.
Hell yeah, I appreciate that. That means a lot. I mean, yeah, it's easy coming on the pod, bro. You're right down the road. We live
Right
about
down
15
the road,
minutes
man.
from each other. Yeah.
We've collabed over the years and stuff like that. But first of all, we kind of just want to start, like, you just over your journey and where you started from with this whole content space. So how did that all
take
start?
it all back, like from the very beginning?
Very beginning,
All right,
man.
so the very, very beginning, I don't even know how old I was. Maybe like 5, 4. So my older brother, James, who's also a YouTuber.
Oh, okay. I think I've met him. Have I met him before?
Yeah, definitely.
Yep,
yeah,
yep,
definitely. You've definitely met him. We would make skits together. He would be making them, and then I would just be like a character in them. So we would do Legos and like move them across the house, stop motion, like all type of sketches, and then so that kind of introduced me to making videos. And my dad does like movies, so we had cameras and stuff around.
No
so that was
way.
like an inspiring thing. Like, I mean, he does that, so kind of had cameras, everything. But then I was doing sketches for the longest time with like Moochie, you know him. He was in all my sketches.
Oh wow! So you really like grew up with like a lot of the people you do. Even today, you still do content with. Yeah, that's fire.
I love that.
Yeah, like we were friends in elementary school, and now
That's
we're
awesome.
still like fucking best friends. But we were doing skits, and then one of them actually got a decent amount of views. It was, I think it was like how to be Master Chief or something, like a real life sketch,
way.
and we
Tough.
posted it on one of the. Oh, it was like one of the Bungie forums or something. I forget what the name of it was, but it got like 10,000 views.
OG.
That was big back then.
Are these videos still up?
No.
Dang.
Yeah, basically, like we deleted a lot of the videos, or pretty much all of them from back in the day, because then when like kids from school started finding them, we were like, we didn't want to get bullied.
That's
like
awesome.
I used to do Minecraft videos. After skits, I did Minecraft videos. But like Mitchell loved Minecraft. We played all the time, but he was like, bro, no one can know at school that I play Minecraft videos. Because Mitchell's like one of the cool kids.
How old were you during this time?
Minecraft, maybe like,
It's 2012, right? So
yeah, like probably like, what, 12? Yeah, 2012.
Dang.
10, 11, 12.
OG.
I loved Minecraft, bro. I wanted to be a Minecraft YouTuber so bad.
bro, I bet if you right now you made a Minecraft channel and tried, you probably absolutely crushed it. That game is still big to this
I
day.
tried, bro. I did it like 2 years ago, and it's hard. We were
Really?
not getting views. I don't think my audience now is like the Minecraft audience, so it was like a...
Did you do it on your main channel? Or
No.
Oh, you had like a whole separate
I made a
Minecraft channel?
I tried, but it didn't work out.
Those big guys, I mean, I've seen some Minecraft channels. There's one channel I saw. He had like 8 videos he posted in last year, and they all had 20 million.
Oh my god.
I was like, bro, what is it?
Jesus.
I was like, what is going
Minecraft
on?
is so big. Minecraft, Roblox, like it's absolutely ridiculous.
Do you think Minecraft is the greatest game of all time?
The greatest game. I mean, I think it's up there. It's like the longevity of it. It like adapts over time. So many games get old.
Yeah.
So
I think it's like
I feel
Minecraft
like-
and GTA are like up here.
I think Fortnite might be higher.
I mean, Fortnite is great, but I feel like Fortnite was such like a peak. But I feel
Yeah.
like Minecraft
True.
probably hasn't even hit its peak yet.
It's
to be
just
honest.
it's like Minecraft and GTA are just like this, and Fortnite had like a just like
Yeah.
a big jump.
True.
Did y'all like Minecraft growing up?
I played it a little bit on it goes on console, right? I played on I believe
you were a console
yeah, I was a
player?
console. I was a console Minecraft guy. But I only played it a couple of times. It was cool, but I've always been Call of Duty.
I've never
Yeah.
played Minecraft.
He's never touched it.
Oh, dude.
know.
It's pretty
you're too
soothing. I'm
cool
not gonna
for
lie.
us.
Just hitting little, you know what I mean?
Bro, it's so fun.
I've seen videos of it. I don't understand the point of it.
Okay.
It's just so fun.
Like, what's
especially
the
when you're
end
playing
goal?
with your
Does that make-
friends.
like,
I
what's
mean, technically the end goal would be to kill the Ender Dragon is like beating the
Oh,
game,
he's
but
like
the
a
game
boss.
is
You can
the
beat the
game is
game.
so much more than
Oh,
that.
okay.
Like you can build like the craziest mansions ever. You can
Okay.
build
Yep.
like whatever your heart desires. You know, it's so satisfying. Like
Okay, that's
getting
pretty
the
cool.
resources and then building
100%.
it and getting enchanted weapons, like stealing your friend's diamonds. Like we would
Yeah.
literally make videos. Like I remember we were just like recording our laptop of our friend Todd. Like he had this dope treehouse on our server, and we just blew it up and we just recorded. I think that one's still up, but we just blow it up. Like it was the dumbest.
That's funny. I think I
video.
just saw. I think Ninja and them did it. Like Cypher, they had like Minecraft. Like they could build stuff in Fortnite, and they blew up Ninja's house.
That's insane.
Damn.
So that's how you started doing like Minecraft videos?
Yeah, so I did the skits, and then I did Minecraft for like the longest time. And like at that point, I knew I wanted to be a YouTuber. So I'll never forget. Like, I don't know if y'all know the YouTuber Syndicate.
Of course.
dude.
A lot of people don't know.
The
I feel
Zombies
like.
legend?
Yeah,
What?
Zombies legend. He was my favorite. Bro.
You know he has a vlog channel that gets 300K a day,
a
right?
daily vlog now.
On his phone, right? He shoots
Bro,
it all on his
he
phone.
was my favorite. Like, oh my god, I had the shirt when I was like 14.
Oh, you had the merch. You had all the whole.
Because
Okay.
like I was
Man.
watching his live stream and someone in the chat asked, it was like, "What do you do for a living?" And he was like, "Oh, I just stream and play Minecraft and make YouTube videos." And I
Yeah.
was like, "What the fuck? You can do that? Like, I want to do that." So then like I remember that vividly, and like ever since that day, I was like, "I'm gonna try to do that." So then I started making like, I was doing like. I had this series like the Minecraft Win-a-thon where I'd like upload a video a day where I won a different mini game, and I just kept trying at Minecraft, but literally got like no views on
That's tough,
any of
man.
them.
At least you were trying, man.
Facts.
You know?
Exactly, I was learning the skills like how to
100%.
edit and different things like that. So I did Minecraft for a while, and then in like 2014, there was this 2K YouTuber. I think it might have been Sub the Gamer, his name was. He did like a contest. It might have been a different YouTuber who did the contest. But it was like, who's the next NBA 2K YouTuber? So
Okay.
like everyone
Oh,
submitted
wow.
videos. I made like the worst video ever submitting it. And it didn't make the contest.
No.
Like it was so bad.
What
It's
did you
like,
do for the video specifically?
I made like the most horrendous My Career player, and my mic was like ear rape mode, and I was just like screaming at the
Yeah.
mic for like a couple minutes. But then I like enjoyed it, the 2K video, like playing it, because I played basketball at the time. Like I started hooping, and then
Did you play AAU at all, like growing up or anything like that, or no?
I did a little bit. My team was horrible. Like we would lose by 100 points sometimes. Like it was
100
bad.
points in
literally,
AAU?
bro. Like
That's
our
bad.
point
That's
guard's
tough.
nickname was 26. Our coach called him because he had 26 turnovers in one game. Like we were like we were the worst team ever. And then our coach would be like, "I'm putting you guys in the upper league to prove yourselves." And like, bro, we can't even win in like the lower league. So it's like,
That's funny.
oh, dude,
To lose by
It was
100.
traumatizing.
What does that feel like to lose by 100?
dude, you never want to play again.
Yeah.
It sucks. Like I don't know why I wish I played for a different team.
So you play like in middle school or high school?
I played in middle school and high school.
Like for fun or actually like for your school?
For high school, the high school team, I played 2 years, freshman year, sophomore year.
Oh, you didn't play varsity like later on, like your junior, senior?
No, because like junior year, my YouTube was like picking up, and I started getting traction, and then basketball just takes so much time. Like the going back to school to practice for like
100%,
2 hours,
bro.
like it's the worst. Like I hated that. So I it was kind of like I knew I wanted to be a YouTuber, even though I did love playing high school basketball. It's just the time it took was so much. So I was like, I didn't do a junior year, and then I didn't go senior year of high school.
Wait, you didn't go senior year at all? How many subs were you at around then during that time?
I think at the end of my junior year, I was at like 400,000.
Oh, yeah.
Which back then was a lot more than it is.
That's still insane.
today.
Nah, that's
So I was like-
crazy, to be honest. Did your parents like ever like were they upset that you skipped out on your senior year, or was it like understanding type of thing?
Oh yeah, I was super blessed. My parents super understanding of everything. Like they saw I was like making money, and they both knew that's like what I wanted to do. At the same time, like I was living with my mom because my dad was always overseas filming, and my mom wanted to move to Florida. So she was like, "Oh, if you finish high school a year early, I can move to Florida a year early."
No
so
way.
So then she left. She was like, "You should do it," but literally, you just take a test, and like, if you pass the test, you don't have to do your senior year. I have like a it was called like the Casey that I took, like the California high school.
I never
exit
heard of that.
exam.
That's only in California?
I'm sure they have versions of it all over the country.
It was like a GED.
Or like it's
and,
kind of
like,
like a GED. It's like super similar to that.
Oh, okay.
That was so sick, bro. That I, like the fact that because so many parents like won't even let their kids game or make videos. And my
100%.
parents like let me leave school early. They didn't ever stop me from making videos.
I love
and it was
that.
super nice too because like I would stayed at my dad's house. And he was never there, so it was just me alone every day, like making videos. Like no one could stop me. I could be as loud as I want. Like put the tripod anywhere in the house and just do dumb
That's
stuff.
a blessing, man. Especially back then, just like because gaming was, or like even like just content creation wasn't that understanding. Even like socially, just with parents. Like my dad hated, like didn't even let me try to like. I would have to like game in like secret. You know what I mean? So that's pretty cool. How like when did the two hype? When did you guys all kind of meet up and start doing? Like how did that all come together?
So two hype all came together. So like when I was saying like junior year or senior year didn't go. Moved in with Chris London, who we made like one video together, and he wanted to move out, and I was like, all right, let's move out together. So it was me and him in the house, and then he was like, oh, I got my friend Zach. He's a streamer. He wants to like do content too. So then so I was like, all right, have him move in. I didn't really know Zach at the time. He just moved in.
Just moved in with you guys?
Yeah, and the thing is, Zach was an electrical engineer at the time. So he would literally leave for like a month at a time. It would just be me and Chris in this house. Like,
Where would he go?
To like a different job site, and he would like fix the town's power. He was like legit. He's like a legit electrical engineer. So then it was the three of us, and then that was like the first house. But pretty much having different roommates, people would call us like the 2K house. And we were like, we need a name, like 2K house. We don't want to be called that because like NBA 2K, we all played that. That was like the game we were known for.
Yep.
So we wanted like a new name. And then we moved to another house, and we were like, all right, let's call. I don't know how we came up with the name 2I. I think it was me and Chris, but came up with that name, and we were like, we just needed a name so people stopped calling us the 2I or 2K house. So we were like 2I. And then we didn't do anything with it. We just had people call us that, but we didn't have like the group channel or anything for like the first couple of years. And there was like 9 of us in it at one point. And then when we did the group channel, we were like, all right, let's consolidate a little bit. But it really just came together from like people just like were calling us the 2K house, and we're like, we need a name that's not 2K.
I feel that.
That's kind of how it came to be.
And who was in the house when you guys consolidated and like actually formed the 2 Hype channel?
So it was me, Chris, Cash, Mopey, Moochie, Jidel, and Zach.
Wow.
Yep. 7 of us.
How did you meet up with Cash? How did you guys come together?
So at the same time I was coming up, 2K15, Cash started coming up, 2K14, 2K15, and he was like one of the biggest new creators in the space at the time. So it was kind of had like rivalry in terms of like wagers was a big thing. So that would be like, we'd both put up like, all right, winner gets this LeBron James pink diamond card. So we would like battle and make videos out of it. So he was another 2K creator. So like we all did 2K, so we all like knew each other in that aspect. And then Cash kept coming down to California. He would visit the house. He lived in Louisiana, but really just met him online, like through 2K videos.
And you were just like, yo, come move in with us where we're creating 2 Hype.
He never wanted to move in with us. He always wanted his own space, but he would always come. He came by so often, like would always fly down and always be with us. So he was like with us all the time, even though he didn't live with us necessarily.
That's awesome.
Fire, bro.
Yeah.
And also, we got a little ahead of ourselves. You failed the 2K video challenge, and then after that, like, how did you find success?
So basically,
2K?
I did a skit that was like NBA 2K in real life.
14, right?
2K14.
Yeah, I saw that
And
video,
then, bro, that banged. Like, Bleacher Report posted it. Like, got like 300,000 views. And then we did part 2 like 2 weeks later, and that part 2 banged even harder. Got like 1 million views.
Wow.
And then, yeah, so it was literally like a viral video. Like, that started everything. And then I got like 5,000 subscribers. Then I started uploading 2K videos, 2K14 videos, and each one would get like 1,000 to 3,000 views, which comparison to like the 10 to 20 views I was getting for Minecraft,
100%,
it was like actually a movement. And then like I uploaded like 50 2K14 videos after that, gaming, and I would do skits as well because the skit content would always do better. And then when 2K15 came out, like new game, new vibes, like all the views just like I would say in a rapid succession went from like a couple thousand to like 100,000 views a video.
In
like
2K15.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That's so cool.
And I think the reason I found like success in 2K is because like I was a huge FIFA fan, right? Like I loved KSI, Rotoshop, Mini Minter, like all of them. Those are my favorite YouTubers, especially KSI. So like the 2K content, it was like Chris Moo was #1, right? And it's just like very calm, basic editing. Like
he's a legend.
He's a goat. The absolute goat of 2K. But it's all so basic, the videos. Like it's just cut. For sure. It's like cut commentaries 100%. 2K. But then you look at the Viva community, they're doing skits,
screaming,
like bass drops, like epic. It's just so much more editing and epic. And I like was like, okay, I play basketball, but I love these videos. So then I took their style. It inspired me, like the whole community there, and I brought it to like 2K.
That's awesome.
And then that's, I feel like what made my channel do well at the time.
Who would you say, if you had to rank like top 2K creators of all time?
Okay, damn, there's so many of them. I feel like I'm definitely gonna miss someone. I'll put Chris Moo #1.
Okay.
In terms of a 2K creator, I feel like he's got to be #1.
Was he like the first like one to like really post 2K and make it popular, kind of?
Honestly, I didn't watch anything before 2K14, but I mean, he was from whenever I started, he was like #1.
#1.
Yeah, I found.
Yeah, did y'all watch his Call of Duty videos? They were so
that's
good.
what that's how I first started watching him. And when he switched to 2K, I stopped watching him.
He was a camper.
He was, but he would like make his. I would like because I was such a noob back then, so I would watch Chris Moo like. His commentary would be so dope.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really care what's going on, what he's doing. He probably was camping in the same spot for 10 minutes, but I was just so entertained just because he was just, like, making so, like, you know what I mean? Just goofing off.
Yeah, you could listen to it forever. His catchphrases are so amazing.
Bro, so good.
But, I mean, the one thing that I always was like with Chris Moo is I feel like it was always like he was by himself. Like, he never collabed with anyone. He was like
he was just in his own
he was just in his own bubble.
Did you ever ask to collab with him?
I definitely tried like way back in the day. Like years later, I ended up meeting him at a 2K event. He was like super nice, super cool. But I was like, why don't you collab with anyone? He's like, I just be chilling. Like I'm in my own lane.
Kind of like Jeff.
It's like I respect it.
Yeah, he's probably like Jev, because even like Jev, like over the years, I've asked him like, yo, like no response.
Yep.
Like he literally doesn't play video games with anybody.
I know. Whenever back in the day, because I was a huge FaZe fan too growing up. Whenever Jev would come to the house, it was like, oh my god,
dude,
like I gotta watch every video.
Dude, it was insane.
When he went to the
it
New
was
York
a
house,
moment,
it was
bro.
crazy.
It was like a huge moment.
It was like a unicorn. It's like it was like a unicorn.
He like comes out once a year max.
Literally.
But I'm trying to think, dude. Top like a 2K tier list. I would definitely.
What about Flight? Where does Flight fit in it?
I feel like Flight's OG like started around, but the thing is, he was an NBA Live YouTuber.
Yeah,
bro.
he was.
He was.
We did a pod. He did talk about that, and then he switched. So he was NBA Live for a while. You guys were on 2K.
Yeah, in the beginning, like nobody liked Live, but for some reason, Flight was like he loved NBA Live. Like he was ride or die for NBA
That's
Live.
funny.
I don't remember why, but I would say he's goated, bro. He's so OG, like, and to see like where he's gone now, but I would put him up there.
Cool.
For sure. It's crazy how many people came out of the 2K community.
Bro, I was just
too.
thinking that.
All
As
of
you were
A.
saying.
Was all of A? Isn't like a lot of AMP from the 2K community?
Yeah, I know. Like
Speed,
Agent.
Aiden Ross.
Speed played 2K.
Did he
Ross.
start with 2K?
Yes.
I know Aiden started
Speed
with 2K.
started with 2K too.
What?
I didn't know
His first videos
Speed
was playing
did.
2K. It's crazy.
No way.
Yeah,
That
so
game's
many
crazy.
people.
So many people came out of that.
It's awesome.
What happened at 2K? Like what?
For real.
Bro,
Like-
they destroyed the game. Like, for example, the My Team mode is horrible now. Like, the auction house, they like basically like it was so fun to open packs and like sell things on the auction house, but now it's like you can literally just buy any card with VC. So it doesn't. I'm sure there's some cards, but
But it's not.
they've just
rare or
ruined the
anything.
mode.
It's
Yeah,
like
like the
pay to win.
microtransactions just are tougher and tougher. But I mean, hopefully this next one will be good. But I feel like it always goes up and down.
The way he's sounding is how I feel with COD.
It's
I'm
literally-
so like, come on, this one's gonna be good.
You're always waiting for the next one. to
Yeah,
be better.
exactly. Like, I mean, who knows? Like, I don't know. I
Do you
feel
talk
like it's
to
tough.
the devs at all, or is there any sort of relationship with 2K?
Not really. I don't really have a. I mean, I talked to Ronnie, but Ronnie's like not a dev. I just always see him at basketball events.
Yeah.
But and especially like I haven't uploaded the game really much.
Yep.
In a couple of years.
That's true.
So I'm definitely not as like in tune with it as I once was.
Facts.
But it's I miss it. I miss when it was good. Like
I
I
feel
feel like
that.
the last one was like 2K18, but we're at 2K25
That's
now.
crazy.
Yeah.
When did you switch your content from like being 2K to like what you do now? Like you kind of do like all sports kind of in a sense, but like challenges
Challenges,
stuff
yeah.
like that mainly.
Yeah, so I was doing 2K videos like hardcore in like 2016, 2017, then like 2018. Like once we all started living together, 2017, I started doing like more just like basketball videos, and those would do like even better than the 2K videos a lot of time. And then say like 2018, 19, I started doing all types of videos. Like now I only do sports videos on my Jester channel, but we were doing all types of videos. Like I was doing food videos. Like I had daily vlogs for like almost like a month and a half at one point. So I feel like I've done every type of content.
That's fire. Yeah, you did.
I was a good mix.
You guys did cook a lot too. So now you just mainly do sports videos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. On like my Jester channel, I try to keep it sports now. Keep it like basketball related.
Smart though. You perform so well.
$1 million every video.
It's crazy. Yeah. And now I have the React channel, which I post like a lot of IRL videos. So it's like anything non-sport, I just throw on that channel.
On the React one?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. What happened? Tell me about like towards like the end of like 2Hype. Why'd you guys stop uploading just overall? Like, because I with New Squad, I kind of understand like as you guys get older and as you guys grow, people go their own separate ways, have families and stuff like that.
Exactly.
So is that kind of what happened with 2Hype?
Exactly that. Yeah. Like, it's just uploading once a week. Like, it doesn't seem like it's hard, but it's a lot. It is, bro,
to get that many people on the same page for sure.
All 6 of us on the same schedule, and then like also like not forcing out videos. It was just tough on everybody's time. And I mean, at the same time, like Zach, Chris, Cash, they all have kids now. So obviously like that's going to be your number one thing over like content. And obviously they all still do content for their own channels. So it was just like a lot for everyone. And it was also just, I feel like we had a lot of trouble running the channel in terms of like who was running it. Like we had so many producers switch in and out, so we never had like a consistent crew running the channel like for the entire existence of it. So that was always something that was like super hard, and it wasn't like, it was just a lot of effort from us. It wasn't really just like come and film. And we had great people like helping with the channel, not to say anything bad against them, but it's just hard to get to like and I work with a lot of the people that were on that channel still, but it was just hard like consistently switching who's making like producing the videos. That was tough. But really the number one thing was like time is just the most valuable.
For sure.
It didn't make full sense. I mean, we've talked too about bringing it back. Like, oh, maybe we should do one video a quarter, like ease our way back into it. So who knows what will happen, but it's like, all right, who's going to step up to do the plate? Because like you need a team to make all the videos.
100%.
But it's like everyone's team's like making their own videos.
Yeah.
So it's hard.
It is. I mean, to get 6 people on the same page.
Yeah, you know how it is.
bro. Because like after a while, like it almost becomes like, I don't know, like, is it worth it to go through all this? You know what I mean? And then like you said, like everyone's just getting older. We're not all like 18, 19, you know what I'm saying? With the new FaZe guys, they're all so young, so it's a lot easier for them to
exactly.
All they're thinking about is content, you know what I mean? And as you get older, other things kind of creep up to priorities, family, you know, you get a girl, stuff like that.
Yeah,
so.
The young guys got. I feel like we're so old now, like saying that. It's crazy, bro. We're like, oh, the young.
It's crazy. We get called Unk. I get called Unk.
I don't get called Unk.
You don't get called Unk yet.
Not yet. How old are you?
I'm 25.
Oh, me too.
Oh, okay.
Me too. I'm 25.
Y'all got like 2 years before y'all Unk.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I think once you hit like 27.
It's a Unkish.
27's Unk age, I think.
Unk, and then like 32 is like grandpa.
What? I don't even know.
What's what?
We call Zach Gramps.
How old is Zach?
What, 34 maybe, 35? I don't know.
He's Gramps.
Scary.
Might be Gramps. So tell me about, I always saw this online, and I've always wanted to ask you about this. Whatever happened with the 1v1 with what was his name?
YK Osiris.
Oh my God.
How did that come, like, what happened with it?
Oh, okay. I told this story on another podcast, but all right, so basically what happened, I get a DM from YK Osiris. Didn't really know who he was.
So he hit you up.
He DM'd me. He's like, 1v1v for $10,000. And I was like, oh, bet. Like, that would be a dope video.
Yep.
Yeah.
I click on his page. I'm like, bro, this dude is hella short. I'm like I'm way taller than him. I'm way more than him. Like 10,000, like a legit rapper. Like,
Easy bag.
what the fuck?
Easy
like,
bag.
Yeah. So then he like comes over to the house. Like we set it up. Him and his boy, and like we play the first game. I win. I literally went to like the bank, pulled out 10,000. I don't just have 10,000 cash, like for the video, because I was like, I mean, I didn't think he was capping. Like I didn't think he would just lie.
Yeah.
So we play 1v1 for 10K. I win, bro. I don't even know how many I won. It must have been like 5, 6 in a row. Like someone has to go back and watch the video, but we kept doing double or nothing every time. So like 10 to 20, 20 to 40. like 40, 80. So it literally got to over 100. Like I think my title says 60,000, but
It was like at 100,000.
If you was actually double or nothing, it was so hot and everything. Bro, in the final game, he was up like 9-1. It was like 2-11, and I fucking like I came back, and in my mind, I was like, bro, I'm gonna build this deck in my backyard. Like I'm
was thinking about investing.
I was thinking about fucking house renovations. Like I was so excited because I was like, bro, this is so much money.
Yeah.
And then after,
So if you would have lost that double or nothing at the last game, you would have gave him 100 grand.
well, no, because it would be or nothing. So I would have. It would have been even.
Okay. I didn't my fault. I'm tweaking. That's on me.
Yeah, but if he won the first game, like I would have gave it to him, made my video. But then, like after the fact, he's like, bro, like this is nothing to me. Like I do one show, make like hundreds of thousands. Like we should go shopping together. We should do more stuff. Like he ordered a bunch of food for everybody. He's like, bro, it's all good. He asked me like, he's like, all right, let me get you the money right. And he's like, oh, let me call my accountant. And then I'm like talking to this accountant, I'm giving them my bank, like my routing number, my bank account number.
No way.
He's like, oh, yeah, they're gonna get it sent
It was
over.
like serious. Like it was like
Yeah, and then my Jeff Bowie, he was like, he wanted to like press the dude to go to the bank. YK, he's like, bro, people be like scamming. I'm like, bro, Jeff, he wouldn't scam me. Like he wouldn't do that. Like he's a legit rapper. Like and Jeff was like, cause Jeff, I was just being young and ignorant, but Jeff knows better. And Jeff was like, all right, like I'm not gonna like press you more. But yeah, and then he like fell asleep on my couch after eating. Like we were just chilling, bro.
Is this guy just comfy, bro?
Bro, literally fell asleep with his hands in his pants like this. I was like, what the fuck is happening? But I was like, I don't know.
I don't know. Anybody who owes me 100 G's, hey, wake up, give me my money.
Yeah, no, I'm not one to press anyone. But then like I never got the money, and then I like texted him, and he was like, oh, we'll get you right. And then he stopped replying to everything. And then all this stuff came out of him like with other rappers not paying his bets.
Yeah, he owed
back.
like Drake money.
There was a video of Drake. He had to like perform for Drake since he couldn't afford to pay him back. Like his barbers were coming out of the woodwork saying that they got scammed by him, and he's just a certified scammer.
And you haven't heard from him to this day.
No. Yeah, so very sad, but yeah, it's a funny story.
that is funny.
But yeah, you can't trust these rappers,
bro. He said, "Nah, that's nothing to me."
Yeah, literally.
Hey, if it's so, man, hey, get up, give me my money, bro. What you napping for?
Damn, Jeff had an instinct too. Jeff warned you, bro. That's crazy.
and I was like pushed him off, bro. I was like, "What are you doing? Like you're being like."
I bet after he was like, "I told you."
Yeah, he was.
That's crazy, bro.
But yeah.
Jesus. So with content, do you remember what you spent your first check on from YouTube?
Definitely virtual currency on 2K.
I love that.
Bro, trying to get the packs.
Yeah. What about you?
Cool.
Do you remember?
I McDouble. I've told this story, but I ordered. I remember I got the.
Oh wait, you said a McDouble?
A McDouble from McDonald's.
Yeah, $2, $2, right?
$2.01 came into the account, and I said, "Oh, I got enough to get a cheeseburger." When I got a cheeseburger,
spent it
instantly, bro. Got a cheeseburger.
That's legendary.
What about you? What was like from your?
Oh, we spoke about it with Sean O'Malley, but my first big TikTok check, because I haven't grown on YouTube yet, so I haven't gotten much checks from there yet. But TikTok, I got out of debt. I owed a bunch of money to my credit cards, and
let's go.
when I got my first bag from TikTok, I paid all my credit
Hey,
cards.
shout out to TikTok.
Facts, bro. Do you do TikTok?
I have a TikTok. I don't really post to it much, but what I did make is like a Jesser Clips page.
Fire.
Where they just post clips from the videos, and that's actually making like decent money from TikTok. So
That's
like,
awesome, bro.
Yeah, so talking about that, obviously you're literally a content genius, and like you said in the beginning, we want to learn from you, but also the viewers. I guess we could start on that. Like, what's like your production like when it comes to thinking of ideas? How do you think of what's a good short form, what's a good long form? Just to like, so we can kind of learn more from it.
I feel like
Also, how big is your team, by the way? Before.
Yeah, facts.
like the entire company or like the people who make like the Jesser videos.
Let's do entire company.
Like you counting like the apparel company?
All of
too?
it, bro.
All of it.
Bro, I don't have the exact number, but it's probably like around like 30 people and like a bunch of contractors.
That's dope.
That's awesome.
It gets expensive. It is awesome though.
For sure.
Yeah. But in terms of like the ideation process, like we just have a meeting once a week where we're like, all right, everyone go think of ideas. And then we mute. Sometimes we'll be like, all right, we're collabing with Rug. Like, what video should we do? and we all mute the team. We all put our ideas in. 30 minutes later, we unmute, and then we just share our ideas, and then everyone just ranks which one's their favorites, and then we just pick as like a team.
That's dope.
We like the best.
I love that.
And then we do a lot of repeat videos because like a video does well once on YouTube, it's like probably should do it again.
Do it again.
I love that.
So like with Rug, like we had a bunch of ideas, and then we were like, let's do make the shot win the prize.
Why
but
not?
We did add a twist this time, so it was good. But that's the process. Really, just like it's not just me; it's like a team of people. So we all come together, and then if anyone has an idea, they just throw it in the chat for everyone to look at. So like any random, I'm sure you have random like ideas come to mind.
For
just write
sure,
them
for
down.
sure.
So it's just like when you have a lot of people doing that, it generates more ideas, and then more to pick from. You'll get better ideas.
That's
really
awesome.
Cool. And let's say like a viewer watching right now, he doesn't have a big team, but he wants to be a YouTuber in 2024. What would be your advice to him or them?
Yeah, I would say like you could do very similar things. Like so many people want to be YouTubers, so try to find someone else who has that same drive and passion as you. And it's like you can come up with ideas with that guy, and then make like I know YouTubers have like think tanks, they call it, where they like it's like it'll be like 5 YouTubers meet up and they all like come up with ideas together.
That's fire.
So I think like my advice would be to find someone who is also on that drive and motivation, and like learn from them. They can learn from you and kind of like work in tandem. And there's so many resources. Like Mr. Beast, he's spilling all the beans on his podcast of like exactly what he does. So I think like you just gotta really be like a student of the game and take the resources that you can. And I feel like really just getting better at anything is just like when you do the thing, just like, did it go well? What did I do wrong? Like every video we make, we like debrief now, and it's like, were the cameras good? Could we have done the cameras better? What went good in production? What went wrong in production? And then it's like, okay, what went wrong? How we fix that for the next one? And then if you just do that every time, it's just gonna get better, So that would be my advice: is like really be critical of what you do and learn from it. Because if you just upload, like you'll get better, but you're not really like learning why a video is good or bad. And like YouTube's analytics are insane. They give you like. It's absurd.
Everything, yeah. It's
crazy
crazy.
Compared to like the other social platforms. So I would say that's the advice.
That's
what do you think too?
bro.
You probably have good advice.
I mean, it's because I mainly stream a lot, and I obviously do, but I think so too. Like that's how I kind of got started and learned everything was just through friends. Like I would just ask them, kind of like I find out what they do, and we would all just collaborate. It was like a very close group of friends when I started doing YouTube. So I mean, that's the perfect advice I've told before: is just literally collaborate with people who are starting out. Like when I first started YouTube, there was like this guy had 100 subs. And I had 100 subs. We just collabed. But like some of those people came over to me, you know what I mean? But you just continue to do that, you know what I mean? Just and that's how I feel like you learn and like what you like, what people like, and overall I think it's great.
Yeah, that is good
In
advice.
fact, I feel like collabing is kind of lost in like the smaller communities, and I think that's great advice. Like they should start to try to collab more.
Yeah, I mean they always try to go for like, I don't know, like especially when you're a smaller creator kind of trying to come up, you're trying to come up quick. So they do a lot of like crazy things, or like I feel like they do the hardest part. Just collaborate with like people around you, around your size. You guys can just grow together.
It's so much more fun too.
For sure.
Always like, especially the YouTuber houses. Like it's so fun living in a YouTube house. Like it's so like there's nothing more fun than like everyone in the house doing the same thing. They all love together.
100%. Just come up with
So
different
obviously when
ideas.
you first start, you can't just move into a YouTuber house.
Nah.
But you can be online with people. You can be on Discord, like communicating.
100%. And I've seen you like now recently, like you've collabed with like some of the biggest NBA players. You know what I mean? Like, do you have any like specific person in your head that you've met that kind of like maybe you didn't expect them to be like that in a sense, or like just overall just someone that left like a mark on you where you're like, wow, like.
I think the one that left the biggest mark on me was like when I met De'Aaron Fox, because like I never really met NBA players at that point, and we were like, it was me and Chris at the Ball is Life camp, maybe like 2017-18, but I was like hella nervous to go up to him. And then like when I went up to him, he was like, oh, I know who you guys are, and he watched like a bunch of NBA 2K YouTubers.
Wow,
like he
that's
knew the
crazy.
community deep, and he was like, oh, I like y'all's videos, and super nice. And it just like blew my mind to be like this player on De'Aaron Fox's level. He was like finishing with Kentucky. It was like, whoa, like he watches the videos, and it was just like a mind-blowing thing at the time that like someone like him watches the video. And now I swear like every young NBA player that
They all watch you?
they like watch me growing up. I swear it's crazy.
That's
now.
so cool. And
It's
you
like
did a video with Giannis, right? Y'all saw that? Yeah. How was that? How was Giannis?
Oh, dude, that was incredible. His whole family is amazing, but yeah, to have him like pull up to the warehouse and like
Dude.
being able to make a video with him, and was just incredible, especially like just like getting to do the NBA celebrity game, and he was my coach, so like got to build a relationship there. But I mean, it's Giannis, bro. Like I was nervous the whole time. Like he's the nicest dude ever. Like he's so cool, like so genuine. Like just before the video, he's like throwing the football around with Jeff and like it just vibing, and it was so cool, bro.
That's awesome.
That was
He's just funny. Like even the clips you see online of him, he looks like a genuine guy.
Yeah, like we were playing Guess the Secret NBA Player, and he was like so into it, like trying to figure it out. Like a lot of guys, like when they do a collab with like media and stuff, they're not really like they don't really care. But he was like, he was having fun, like he was into it. He had a great time, I feel like.
That's awesome.
It was super cool.
Let me ask you this: give me top 5 NBA players, current and all time.
Like who I think is the best skill wise. All right, I think current and all time, LeBron. I think he's just the GOAT.
Okay.
So I'll put him. We'll start with current. Like, are we saying like today's skill level, or like would you say like?
We'll just do today's skill level. We'll do today's skill level.
I think top 5's got to be Jokic is in there.
That's 5.
No, I got to do an order, huh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say. Shit. I mean, Jokic got MVP. Like, I would say Jokic is the best player. Damn, number 2. Maybe Giannis. Number 2.
Fire.
I would say. This is so hard. Maybe SGA.
Okay.
Luka. I feel like I'm forgetting someone. I mean, Embiid was dropping the crazy points. He was pretty dominant.
Yep.
He would have got MVP if he didn't get hurt.
For sure.
But he'd be foul farming a little too much for me. I'm gonna say LeBron. I'll just put him there.
Why do you think LeBron's better than Jordan?
Well, for me, I never personally watched Jordan growing up or anything. I only saw him in The Last Dance, but I feel like most points all time, like the longevity, like when MJ was at the end of his career, like age wise, like how he was performing. I mean, I feel like LeBron's just a better overall player. I think that's the main thing, and I think to be the GOAT, I think the longevity part of his career.
I think it definitely plays. You definitely have to take into
into
account. I mean, dude, he's about to turn 40.
Another gold medal, 40, and like, everything. Like,
did you watch the Olympic match, the gold medal?
I did.
Yeah,
it was insane. Shout out to Curry,
dude. Curry, I literally stood up and I'm like, no way, he's going to. Oh my! When he turned 2 guys on him,
dude, that was incredible. I feel like everyone was like, no way.
Yeah, literally. It was insane.
He was on a eater. But who do you think is better, Jordan or LeBron?
I think LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think Jordan was. I think now, like, I don't even know. Like, it's everything with LeBron. It's just longevity, just how dominant he's been. I mean, 9 straight Eastern Conference Finals. Like, you really got to think about how crazy that is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there was a time period where basketball was literally just Golden State and LeBron. It was just.
Literally
just every year you knew who was going to make it to the end.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know. And he's just been, and the thing that I respect about LeBron is he's been in the limelight since he was 15 years old.
Mm-hmm.
He was on the cover of Sports Illustrated at 16.
He was like the perfect person to be the GOAT. Like he really.
And he just
is.
been, and he like, think about like when people put that expectation, like think about Victor Wembanyama. Like people have an expectation of him, but people had the expectation of LeBron to be the greatest, like better than like
out of high school.
Out of high school, bro.
Crazy, yeah.
And he lived up to it. Like more than the game's my favorite documentary sport of all time. Like to watch it. Mm-hmm. Have you ever seen it? LeBron James
the high school one.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You ever seen it?
No.
Bro,
It's good.
you should go watch it.
I've been waiting for his actual like.
No, but you should watch this one. It goes all the way up until like 2009, but it shows him, bro, at like 12 years old, they knew he was going to be the best player.
That's crazy.
Like 12 years old, he was so dominant that they knew he was going to be the best.
Jesus.
Yeah, there hasn't been like hype like that, like since. It's ridiculous.
Because at 14, bro, like so we were talking about AAU. Like there's a big tournament that always happens. That used to happen in Orlando, where all teams in the country would go and play. And his team was like just a bunch of kids from around the way in Akron, and him. And they were going against like teams sponsored by like Nike and stuff like that. Like
the prep school.
Like and he went there and just completely like they were like he's the best player here, from head to toe. Like just
He was a kid,
GOAT,
bro, 14 years old.
Wow.
And they went all the way to the championship and they lost because he threw a half court shot. Well, no, I think one of his teammates half court shot and went in and out.
No.
They lost the championship.
They lost to Carmelo, right?
They lost.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
literally.
That's crazy. Damn.
Super cool.
Imagine going to that game.
Oh, my God.
And then in high school, he was so dumb, bro.
And he's playing with his son.
Yeah, that's...
I don't know if that makes you like a
crazy.
great basketball player, but he literally bred his teammate. Like, that's crazy.
That's such a funny sentence. He bred his teammate.
Like, his teammates weren't good enough, so he's like, I got to make one.
It's insane. What do you think of, like... I feel like Bronny is, like, so over, like they're so hard on him. Like, and it's like, he's just like, you know what I mean? Just like... It's such a cool moment with them to play. And they have such high expectations. Like, the number 2 overall player is, like, having way worse stats, but they're worried about Bronny. Like, what do you think about
higher expectations than the first overall pick this year? I mean, it is what it is. Like, being LeBron's son, it's bound to happen. It sucks. It definitely, like, people are just weird about it. So it definitely sucks. But, like, he's the 55th pick? Like, no one... most 55th picks don't even end up making the team. Like,
bro, you don't even hear about anybody like in the second round really ever. To be honest, it's always like really rare. And the fact that they expect Bronny to go like into the league and drop like 20 and 10 first season.
the pressure is ridiculous.
Bro? Yeah, it's insane.
Like people's expectations are great, especially like I feel like little kids like they just don't understand like LeBron's son. He's gotta be the best for sure.
Just not how it works, man. I mean. But I'm excited just to see how he plays out in LA. It's gonna be cool.
Me too.
I just want to like witness like I don't know. I wonder if he's gonna play like 2 games and go to the G League, or he's gonna like stay on the team. Or
he'll definitely go. He'll go back and forth for sure. I think it's one. He signed like a guaranteed contract, so he's for sure on the team, suiting up every game. But he'll definitely go in G League and get some experience. Because I mean, Lakers are still in the hunt for a championship. It's not like they're like.
I feel like they haven't done anything this offseason,
dude,
bro. What's going
Come on,
on?
man.
Are you a Lakers fan?
I am. I'm a LeBron fan.
Okay.
It's like Jay. Jay's a LeBron fan, so he's a Lakers fan by default.
Yeah.
I feel I'm a Brady fan, so I was a fan of every team he was on, which is only Patriots and.
I feel like basketball is just so player driven that like.
Yeah.
I'm loyal to my players, you know.
Yeah, I feel like it used to be very like team driven. Now it's very like. I think it's because social media and stuff like that. It's just like you're so connected to the player.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like football, it's your team.
Yeah.
But I feel like basketball is a bit different. Even though there are definitely diehards of teams. I mean, especially I noticed it out here because like I'm in LA and it's easy to be a Lakers fan. So it makes sense why there's a lot of diehard Laker fans.
Imagine being how are you a Clipper fan? Like, how do you?
I've never met a Clippers fan.
You have to hate the Lakers.
I've never met a Clippers fan.
Growing up, I was a Clippers fan. I will say I love Lob City. I love Blake Griffin. Like, I love Chris Paul. Those are my guys.
When LeBron retires, what team are you gonna go for?
I'm probably gonna root for like Luka. I think he'll be my new favorite player and just be a Luka stan. I think that's my game plan.
Understandable.
Yeah.
You're Lakers till you die.
Yeah, I'm always gonna be Lakers no matter what. Even when Kobe retired and it was just like we were just stinking it up. It was still fun. But I would always say, watch, LeBron's go. I would tell Jay, I would always say LeBron's going to the Lakers. He'd be like, nah, man, ain't no way. All of a sudden we heard the news that LeBron's son had like I think it was Bronny. He like applied to go to a school in Cali. We said, Jay, it's over, bro. He's gonna be a Laker. He's gonna be a Laker.
That's why I gotta ask. So I know you hoot, but like, what was your hooping experience? Like, you play high school AAU?
Yeah, so I played AAU in high school, and then I went to an NAI, and then I tore my labrum.
What is that?
It's like like a level in college. That's not like it's like D1, D2, D3 in the NAI. So in the West Coast, there's no D2s or D3s. They're all East Coast. So in basketball on the West Coast, it's either you go D1 or there's like a couple NAIs on the West Coast that you can go to. So I went and played there, and then I tore my labrum, and then But my dad was my coach for like all the way until I was like 15.
How was that relationship? Was
I mean,
hard?
it was cool. It's obviously a blessing looking back on it, but you know, like what happens on the court usually carries over to home. So like if we had a bad game, dinner would be awkward.
I get you. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he looking at his table like.
Yeah.
Like looking at me, I'm like, dude, come on, man. I'm just trying to get some
coaching,
stage,
Dad.
Damn,
he did a bad job coaching.
Yeah, and so you've been 1v1ing a lot too. So like, do you still 1v1 a lot?
I do. Yeah, I do. I play more 1v1 than 5v5.
Who's the toughest like 1v1 matchup you've had?
Dude, I went against this dude named Dink Pate. Now I only played offense because we were doing like a 1v1 video, but it was like the defender gets better. So I had to score on him to go to the next level, and he was like a G League player. He's like this 6'8" wing, like he was actually the youngest pro in America, and he was unstoppable. Or he was stopping everything, not unstoppable. Because he was only playing defense, but he was absolutely locked down, bro. It was impossible to score on him.
And what was his name again?
Dink Pate.
Dink Pate.
He was on Ignite. But he was I would try to like reverse it on him, and then he would like be on the same side and block it. I don't know. It was just impossible to.
Like you just felt like anywhere you went on the court, he was just right in your
hard.
face.
Yeah.
What about like content creators? Who has been like the best
content creator? I never beat Chris 1-on-1. I don't think ever.
I mean, he's 7 foot. So.
Yeah, exactly. He is 7 foot. Chris is hard to beat. Cash is always a tough matchup for me. I'm supposed to play him in the next couple of weeks, so that should be interesting.
For his channel or yours?
For his channel.
His channel.
I'm trying to think.
What about Flight? Yeah, Flight.
Bro, Flight this June was light work. I'm not gonna lie. Flight's awesome, but we played 1v1 for June, and then he didn't post it.
He didn't post it?
Bro, he kept posting all these other ones, 1v1s he was playing after mine. I was like, bro, is he ever gonna post it? And then he posted it at like 2 a.m. like the next month on his second channel.
No, he did not.
I was dying, bro.
No, he did
But
not.
I was hot against Flight. It was a quick
thing.
one.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this June he might have lost a little. Or I don't know.
You can't say much.
Why?
Wait, did you play
I'll
him
bring
this
out the
June?
receipts.
What was the score?
He 1v1 Flight. He beat him 11-9.
Damn.
No,
what
came
happened,
back,
bro?
He hit 3 threes in a row. Okay, it was just one of those things where like everything was just falling.
Dude,
I don't
that's
hear. I
bad.
was up like 9-1. Chill.
We were at the gym. and
11-9
the gym got
is
quiet.
crazy.
When he started hitting 3 threes in a row, we all got a bit worried.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah, he was the first. I was the first one he uploaded. So if I would have lost on the first upload, dude, he would have went into June absolutely up, bro.
Facts. He had that little aura moment, and then you beat him.
Yeah,
Dude, I hate 1v1 videos because I feel like it's awkward after, like, from one of the people. Like, I don't really
sure.
care if I win or lose, but, like, I feel like some people take it so personally
Bro.
when they lose.
For sure.
They'd be like, "Dang, like, yo, good video. Drop a like."
Especially, like, it's their video, and, like, I'll use, like,
100%. You don't want to upload an L, bro.
Facts.
Bro, I would never do a 1v1 video. Like, one off game that I lost.
Yeah.
No.
That's definitely tough.
Flight's awesome, bro. I love it. So what are you up to now? Like, what are some projects that, we could be looking forward to? Or maybe just not even videos, just obviously
projects.
I know you're like merch and all that, but maybe some cool stuff.
So I'm super excited. Next month, I'm finally launching dubbing across my channel.
What?
So
Wow.
I'll have all of my videos in 8 languages. I'm
That's
excited. And then I'm
insane.
gonna I backlogged like 50 videos. So that's been like a process I've been working on the whole year, and it's like all real voice actors, like no AI.
Whoa.
So I'm excited for that. That's been
How was that process?
long and expensive.
I could imagine. People are literally voicing over your voice in another language.
Exactly. Yeah, dubbing. It was a long process. Like, we pretty much taught to like every YouTuber's team that was dubbing. Like, taught to people at the Beast team, like Mark Rover's people. Taught to everyone who was doing dubbing and be like, who do you use? And then talking to all the vendors and trying to see like what's the best rate. So it's just a lot of learning from other people, and like everyone's so nice in the YouTube ecosystem. Everyone like shares information. So basically taught to everyone first couple of months, and then got the right vendors to do the dubbing, and now they've just been working on the videos for like a while now. So in September I'll drop my first video with it. So
And you
I'm
have
excited.
50 videos backed up that are all like all
So like
dubbed.
50 videos that I already have uploaded are gonna be dubbed, like my favorite videos that
Yep.
we've done. So I'll have like a bunch of videos like all at once ready to go. So
That's
I'm
so cool.
super excited for that. That's like my main thing I've been super excited for that's upcoming. So hopefully like the views just go crazy.
Congrats. That's awesome.
Thank you.
That's
Thank you.
huge, bro.
Awesome, massive.
The annoying thing is though, it's like to do the dubbing, we just had to get so far ahead. So it's like the video, like I told you I filmed the video with Rug on Friday, but I'm not uploading that until like halfway through October.
Oh,
No way.
It just like to get all the dubs ready to launch when we want them, and then all the post production, we had to get so far ahead. So we've just been like filming every single weekend, and like we're just burning out the team. So like the whole team's next week is taking the whole week off because we've just gone like every single weekend filming.
Wow.
How many videos do you film in a weekend?
One usually.
You one?
For the Jester channel, usually just one. like the weekend before, we did a AAU tournament, so we like hosted a 2-day camp tournament thing. So that was like one video, but that was a lot. But yeah, the dubbing is probably the biggest project that I'm like launching soon, and then apparel, like we're super excited. We drop like every other week pretty much. We just did like a collab with this company State Bags, so they're like really cool backpacks and everything for like back to school.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I think the dubbing's the biggest one.
And how does it work? Does the dubbing, are you making a channel for every language, or how does that work?
No, so people used to do that. Like Beast had every channel in every language, but YouTube made it so you can upload different audio tracks. So you can like when someone has the dub, you just hit like the little icon and the
like Netflix where you change the language.
Exactly. Like
that's
you can do that on YouTube.
So. That's crazy.
So that it's all on one video. So the
views will all go to one video.
Mm-hmm.
And before you had to have separate channels.
Yeah. So it's like when you upload it, the dub to the YouTube, it's like, all right, upload the Spanish title, upload the Spanish description, upload this, all that stuff, and then it will hopefully go into the Spanish algorithm too. So it's like getting views worldwide.
Oh my God.
English.
That's like life changing.
I hope it works, but I have no idea.
Have you talked to other people and see if it worked? Like, does it work?
Usually? I know like people. There's certain creators I know get more views from their dubs than their English views.
English, wow.
Jesus.
So
that's crazy, bro.
Should be, and I'm excited too because it's like I always love soccer, but I've always done basketball, and like soccer isn't huge in America, but I'm excited to like if I start getting a lot of dub views, I want to start testing more soccer content.
Oh my God.
Like I love soccer, and
Me
soccer
too.
is the highest performing sport on YouTube, like by views.
Have
like,
you not tried it ever before?
Every time I have, it hasn't hit really like very hard. Like my main sports are basketball, football, soccer, and baseball are like 3 and 4.
Gotcha.
So they don't really hit too hard, honestly.
You think
But,
it's
like,
because it's more so it's non-English, so you're trying to hit for that?
Well, I think my audience is so American and like basketball audience that like, I mean, there's so many English speaking people that love soccer, but it's like all the big ones are in Europe. All the big like soccer YouTubers or football YouTubers, they're all in Europe. There's like, I think it was just one like A9 skills back in the day, but I don't know any soccer creators in America.
Facts. It's true. They're all from Europe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know anyone who does like big soccer content in.
There's like FIFA guy, but it's FIFA. So it's kind of different.
Or I think there was another girl. What's her name? There was another American girl who did soccer content.
That'd be dope to
name,
watch you
though.
do like soccer content.
Oh, it'd
that's
be
like
so fun.
The biggest sport in the world. So
It would be a lot of fun.
We have a segment we do every podcast where we show a picture and we ask for like an explanation on it, like what was going on during this picture.
Okay, I'm excited for this.
all right, we'll start with this one.
Oh, bro, that's you know what's crazy? That picture last weekend, someone printed one out and had me sign that exact picture. I swear to God. I don't know if that's the edited version, but that's literally just a screenshot from one of my older videos. I think it was the video's called like Stockatron 9000, like the first video on my channel. So I look quite different. I didn't have my glow up.
That's fun.
All right, what's this?
I dyed my hair purple.
Like Ninja's cousin.
Yeah, I went through a couple of hair dyeing phases. Won't do it again. I don't know why I dyed it purple. I feel like it must have been for a video, but definitely feeling more fruity back then.
Fire. All right.
Wow. Oh, so that was a legendary day of my life. Went to the 2016 NBA Finals with Chris and Cash.
Which game was it?
Game 6. Where Curry got ejected through the mouthpiece. Like LeBron and Kyrie both went off when the year the Cavs came back from the 3-1
Wow,
lead.
that's a legendary game to be at.
Did a vlog. Like, yeah, that was a legendary moment.
That's
like,
so
probably
fire.
the coolest basketball game I've ever been to. This is a highly edited picture. No, that's me and LeBron, bro. I was chilling with him one day.
Oh,
like,
yeah?
Yeah.
I saw this and I was looking at him like, is that
Like,
real?
is that real?
It looks
Bro, I
real,
was like,
bro.
what the fuck?
Have you ever met LeBron?
No. I fist bumped him a few times.
That counts.
So if you count a fist bump, I've met him. But if you count meeting as more than a fist bump, no.
No.
I haven't met him.
What do you think of Cash, like, it's the funniest
I
clip
love
on
that.
there. LeBron walking by and Cash goes,
But I was so happy for him, man. Because like me and Chris dabbed on LeBron like countless times before Cash got that moment. But it was hilarious. Like I wish like LeBron has to know about it. Like
it's like flight
sure.
with Curry, Cash with LeBron. I don't know. It's like one of those things. Like if Cash sat down and like had a conversation with LeBron, he'd probably pass out
for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
That's crazy.
He said.
Yeah, LeBron really like hit it though. Like,
is that like one of your dream collabs?
Oh, the number one. Like if I collab with anyone, it would be LeBron. Like that would, dude. That video.
Guess
would get, like,
NBA player with LeBron.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That would be so cool. That's like a dream.
What's crazy? It's possible, bro.
Yeah, probably after he retires, I'm sure he'll like. I don't know. I mean, you never know. He's going to more media stuff, and he'll probably be open to more collabs.
Ah, shit. I hope.
It's gonna be a sad day when he retires.
When do you think he retires?
2 years. I think he plays this year out. They try really hard to win a chip, whatever that looks like, and then the next year will just be like a go away.
I could see 2 years.
A go away, kind of like, yo, this is it for me.
2 years left.
Because I'm sure he wants a full season with his son and just focus on kind of that, and just kind of help him get better. The next season is going to be his just like goodbye. Like I'm 40, I'm 41, bro. Like that's it for me.
Last dance.
Last dance.
Yeah, I would hope 2 years. It's gonna be so sad when you retire,
dude. Curry's like 36. I think Durant's 37.
They're all gonna retire, bro. It's gonna be so sad.
That's crazy to think about. The childhood.
Yeah,
getting old.
I know. Don't talk
We're
about
getting
it,
old, man.
Anyways, you had said earlier that you used to watch FaZe. What are your thoughts on like the new FaZe and like? If you know about the new FaZe clan.
No.
If not, we could update you.
No, I do. I definitely see everything. They're all like live streaming, right? They're all live streamers. I mean, I think it's smart. I think it's like way more current. Definitely like interesting. It just feels it's like a whole different vibe, which I think is cool because like they need new fans. Because I feel like with FaZe, like just held on to like the old fans for so long without getting new fans that they're like finally getting new fans, which 100%. Is like makes a lot of sense. But I think it's cool. Like I like what they're doing, like the live streaming. I think like IRL live streaming, but I don't know how people do it. Like this just seems so stressful. So like kudos to them.
Yeah, I don't know either.
It's insane.
It's super stressful. I don't even know. I'd be like sitting there like,
oh, you got to go and live stream with them IRL.
I know.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
From them, I don't know how they do it daily. Like I would,
occasionally.
I like playing video games, man. I like streaming, talking to chat, playing games. Like I think it's stressful to have a camera, walking around. You got to figure out how to entertain people 24/7.
For sure.
Oh, I just like being good at the game.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on it?
I think it's awesome. I think it was definitely needed for sure. I've been in FaZe like 4 or 5 years now, so it was definitely something that was super needed. Like you said, we were just holding on, and a lot of stuff was happening with the company, but it's definitely refreshing. You know, I always say like the power is in the youth. You know what I mean? Just so the younger generation, they control what the media, like what gets views, what's popular, you know? And
for sure.
I think like streaming and stuff like that, like it's just kind of like the new wave in a sense. So, and then you're still crushing on YouTube, doing your thing. How was it like with shorts? What did you think like coming into that? Like we were at the YouTube Creator Summit like a year ago, and I don't even know how many subs you were at then. I think you were at like 11 million. Now you're at 20. So like kind of like
yeah, no, I gotta give a huge shout out to YouTube Shorts, bro. They dropped YouTube Shorts, and I started posting a few, and I was like, damn, you gained a lot of subscribers from this. I should probably keep posting these.
Crazy.
Well, like I had one short that brought in 1 million subscribers.
Oh.
And then my friend, I was like, my friend did the exact same short that he gained 1 million subscribers. I'm like, what is happening? So like,
what's the short so we could do?
Hey, bro. No, I'll tell you, bro. It's literally, I was like, had 2 walls behind me. It's like, I got 2 walls. If you want to know what's behind this wall, drop a like on the video. 3, 2, 1. I think my friend comes running in, like, in his football gear and, like, tackles someone in the pool. And I'm like, all right, if you subscribe, I'll show you what's on this wall.
That's so
It was
smart.
like, subscribe.
That's so
And then I'm
so
like,
simple,
I'm like
but so
boom.
smart.
And then everyone's like, you did it. You subscribed. We, like, had a cake and pop confetti.
that's awesome.
No,
A
like,
million
bro, I
subs.
seen like Mark Rover did a short. He gained like 10 million, 15 million subs in a month. Like he had a short where like he had his sub counter on the wall and it got to 999. And he was about to hit this button to make like all these rockets or confetti like come out of these cannons. And he's like about to hit it. And it gets to 999. He's like, oh, somebody subscribe, and then you go to Social Blade, and it's like plus 10 million subscribers, and it's like, what the heck?
10 million subscribers.
But the thing is with his is in every language.
Oh,
his shorts,
you can dub it shorts too. So like that's how people are like, because now you're seeing like, dude, there's like Stokes Twins are gonna hit 100 million soon. Like Mark Rober's like probably like 60 now. Like I feel like now that people are like doing the dubbing, it's like sub counts are just getting like ridiculous. It's absurd,
bro.
Might have to dub some Call of Duty.
For real.
See, that would get expensive because your videos are so long.
Yeah, how long do you? So how like is it? Can you give me like a, if you don't mind sharing, like of like if you want, like if I wanted my video dubbed for one video, like if it was like let's Spanish,
Yeah.
how much would that cost me?
Well, I mean, if you do AI, it might only be a couple dollars a minute. But if you do like top voice actors, it could be like $50 a minute, or like I think like I would say like average maybe like $30 a minute for like really decent dubbing. So like
a minute of the video, right?
And it also depends on like how many people are in the video talking.
Oh, damn.
So
Also, if you do a collab,
they have
if you do a collab, you have to have 2 different voices.
exactly.
That's
so like
crazy.
so like it's like 5 of my people now that we're doing is what we learned is like they'll have the 5 same voice actors every time that do their voice. So like Mitchell's in all my videos. It's like Mitchell will have the same voice actor every time. So
Damn, that's cool.
When do you like? Yeah, so you'd have to just kind of like weigh and see if it's worth it or not. I don't know, because there's like this one Spanish COD YouTuber who just crushes it.
Mm-hmm.
He gets like 300, 400K a vid for Call of Duty. That's kind of crazy.
yeah, it's gonna be hard to say if it's worth it because it's like, for example, we're dubbing into Russian, but Russian has there's no ads in Russian content, so it's like you literally make $0 from it.
But you're just
So-
hitting that audience.
Or just
to
hitting
see what
the audience.
happens.
Yeah, you just hit like a lot of like Spanish like revenue is not good.
It's not good, yeah.
But, like French is good, like German is good. And so it'll be interesting to see if it even pays itself back, like the languages that do have higher ad rates, but just a play to just globalize. Because like the way people look at it, it's like, let's say there's another basketball creator who's in Spanish, right? Like, what if he does before me? So I'm like, well, it's almost like a defensive play.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I got to dub
100%.
first. Like,
Yeah.
I play defense.
That's so cool.
It's crazy to think about. I wanted to talk to both of you about this. As I'm hearing you guys talk about it, I think about it. At what point is like YouTube's like production getting too much? And what I mean by that is like, if I'm a small YouTuber and I see like people are dubbing and people are doing these insane Mr. Beast style videos, like it might scare some people off at some point. Like, what do you think about that? Like, is it at some point too much, and does it lose the relatability that some videos give?
I think it definitely loses the relatability, and it can be like for someone, it's definitely a harder barrier to entry. But at the same time, like every single year, there's people who just go viral from videos on their phone. So it's not,
just
it's
simple
not
stuff. Yeah, I agree.
necessary at all. Especially like, bro, you can make shorts with your iPhone. There's like an editing app, but it definitely is intimidating, like the long form videos. But I think it's good because it's just like people are making the absolute best videos they can make, like higher production. I think it definitely does like lose the relatability because it's a lot more. It depends on the creator too, you know.
Facts, yeah.
So, I mean, I would say my older videos are probably more relatable than my newer videos because they're just different. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it's necessarily like a bad thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's like. There's a lot of people who just pick up like who vlog daily and just who do really well. Who's that?
Especially, I think more people now like gravitate towards streaming because streaming is a lot.
That's why, streaming. That's why streaming is really big too, is because like maybe they feel like they get like that.
They see them live.
Yeah,
they see everything that's happening.
It's raw.
But
yeah,
now
yeah.
it's like the same thing's happening in streaming. Like you look, guys, bro, he has the craziest setup of all time for like streaming Elden Ring and stuff. So it's like, I feel like it's like no matter what type of content medium it is, it's just gonna like progress to like TikTok. Who's one of the number ones? Zach King. Like his videos are insane production. Like so much time goes into those little videos, like with the editing and the VFX. So it's definitely, I think it's intimidating for people. Like it definitely makes it scarier to start. For sure. So that's why I feel like almost everybody starts on like TikTok or Instagram and then they move over to YouTube. Like starting on YouTube is definitely an intimidating, tall task.
Definitely. That's a good point. People do start on TikTok just to kind of get their feet wet in content, and then once they build up a nice fan base, they start going over to YouTube.
Facts. And I like the approach you take with content. It's very like, it reminds me a lot of like filmmaking. And I know you said your dad does filmmaking. Like, what are some stuff you learned from him that you apply to this day?
Oh, that's a great question. It's so different, like my YouTube videos compared to like Hollywood movies. But Damn, I'm trying to.
There's got to be some parallels.
No, because like I got to go to set a couple times.
Any big movies? Any like big movies that your dad filmed?
Yeah, he did Rocky. He did
my God.
Wedding Crashers.
You just casually say
like
that.
Super
That's
8,
insane.
Cloverfield.
What?
It's done a bunch of crazy movies.
What set were you on that you were about to talk about?
I don't remember if it was Four Christmases or Couples Retreat. It was one of the two. One of those two movies. They filmed it in Bora Bora, Tahiti, and I was in elementary school. I literally got to go out there for like a month, bro.
That's amazing.
And it was
That's
insane.
crazy.
Like, and like Vince
I think
Vaughn
it is
said
Couples
hi to
Retreat.
me.
I think I've seen that.
Okay,
movie.
yeah,
Have you seen
yeah.
that
Really?
movie?
No.
Oh,
Couples
it's a good
Retreat.
one. It's a good one.
Yeah, I think it was Couples Retreat.
Because it was on an island and stuff like that.
Because
Yeah.
I went on another podcast and they were asking me about my dad, and I said Four Christmases, and someone in the chat or the comments was like, "What? That doesn't even make sense." I was like, "Oh shit." Yeah. So I got to go on set. I'm trying to think like something I took away from him, because he does like the budget and shit. I'm trying to think.
I mean, it's okay if you haven't. You know, I just
No, I mean,
thought,
he's definitely-
since you have a filmmaking background and you make content, you probably adapted some things you saw growing up, maybe.
Yeah, like my dad's been to like one of my shoots. It's just like one. It was funny. It was cool having him there for it, but.
It's probably
Yeah.
also the budget for those movies are insane too, right?
Oh, they're like
compared to a
$100
YouTube
million.
video.
That's insane, man.
It's a whole another ball game when you really
Yeah.
compare it. But it's low key getting close. Like they're starting to, like we said, YouTube's growing to the point where one day we're gonna see $200 million YouTube videos. you know?
Literally.
It's insane, bro.
Yeah, he was telling like the show they were working on, they're gonna do. He was like, now he's doing TV, and he was like, oh yeah, because he was explaining like the budgets for TV shows, I guess, are a lot harder, and he was explaining why than movies. But he was saying that the budget's like $9 million an episode. I'm like, damn, why do y'all need $9 million? Because I'm making like some of these videos, $9 million an episode is crazy. And he's like, oh, we need to spend $720,000 on visual effects. I'm like,
Oh
damn,
my
that's
God.
like the sets and
How do they make their money back?
yeah, because like usually like the wardrobe, just the costumes is like 20 people. It's like, what the
Bro.
fuck?
Do shows make their money back nowadays?
Just
But,
depends on the show.
Yes, I mean streaming platforms just make so much money, like
Yeah, it's
ungodly
disgusting.
amounts of money.
I thought about that the other day though. Like, how do these shows on like streaming platforms get money?
The stream platform pays for the show.
But like, let's say it does bad. Like, what happens there?
They'd only do one season.
Yeah, that's why they cancel the season.
but they already paid for it.
Yeah.
I thought it was like depending
That's
on
why
how many
certain
views
shows.
they
That's
got.
why like Game of Thrones is only on HBO. HBO pays them for the rights to only be on that platform. Netflix has their own movies specifically for like they
Got
pay
it.
for.
I get it.
Like I think like Netflix paid like Kevin Hart to have one of his specials on Netflix. So
Or, like
Damn.
Netflix makes their own Netflix original movies, and then they also pay to license movies. So.
Yes.
Got you. So, really, the views that these movies get depends on if there's going to be more projects in the future.
100%.
They don't get paid per view on Netflix.
No,
I don't
mean,
think so.
think
I don't think so.
No. Damn, that's
Yeah,
interesting.
I don't know the ins and outs of it.
Yeah, I don't
to
know how
be
like
honest.
old TV works. Like, Caleb, do you know how old TV works? Like with like advertising.
Oh, like the commercials every like 15 minutes, I think. That makes sense. That makes sense.
It's crazy too. Like I was watching, like I had football on, and then like America's Home Funniest Videos came on. I was like, bro, no way they're still doing this, and I'm watching
still
it.
do
and
that?
I was just started watching, and I was like, this is the most painful thing I've ever watched. Like it's like historically slow. Like the pace of the show and like the host, it was just like, oh my god. Like
I gotta
compared
catch
it-
up with the times,
because
man.
it's kind of like a React video is the reaction modern day version of that, because they're just having clips play and a host react to it, but it's like one clip every 3 minutes, and in 3 minutes on like a reaction video now you see on YouTube, you'll watch
Yeah,
like
facts.
Every
50
30, yeah,
clips.
Our
yeah.
TikTok brains are.
Yeah, I'm
wanting
like,
to
I was watching, I was like, how is someone preferring this over TikTok, where it's like a customized feed of exactly the videos you want? You can like skip instead of watching one every 2 minutes. Like
Facts.
that show is not gonna last. Like once the
For
older
sure.
Yeah, I
generation
mean, that's just what traditional media is happening.
is
They're
done.
just,
Like
yeah, they're just all cooked.
there's so
basically.
many shows on TV that are just, I'm like, how has anyone watched this?
Facts. And also, I didn't know this, but it sounds funny why I didn't know this, but I didn't know you were part of 100 Thieves. Are you
Dude,
still a part of 100 Thieves?
I am still part of 100 Thieves.
Fire. How was that?
Are all the boys? Is all Two Hype still a part of it? Or is it just you?
It's just me and Zach. now.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
Yeah.
all the guys.
It used to be all of 2
Okay, but now it's
yeah,
just-
like Chris and Zach are with Xset. I think Mitchell still is in 100 Thieves actually. But Yeah, James left, and then just me and Zach now, really.
Do you do like shoots for them and stuff like that, and still like collaborate with them, or are you kind of like just kind of existing within?
I feel like I'm always down to do shoots. We don't really do that many shoots. Like we have summer camp we're all doing, which they used to do like once a year. We're doing that this year, but I really don't do too many things. Like, yeah, I don't really do too many shoots. I would just be chilling. Like I'm good doing the streamer games, like Ludwig streamer games, and I'm on Team 100 Thieves. And then the comments, like the top like comment on his like YouTube community post was like, interesting choice to get Jesser for 100 Thieves. I'm like, bro, I'm in the org. I've been in the org for like 4 years. Like what are you talking about?
And Nate had came to you guys and like said like, yo, we want 2Hype to be a part of 100 Thieves.
Yeah, when we were doing 2Hype, we loved 100 Thieves was doing. Like we're huge fans, and we really wanted someone to help us make the videos. I was talking about so we basically went to them, and it was like they were like, oh, that's perfect. We want you too, and it was like a perfect timing thing because we really wanted them to like help make our videos because we like loved their production capabilities and everything about the org, the clothes, everything. So we like made the deal happen. We were with them as 2Hype for like 2 years. We had like a couple shows that was really dope, and then. Yeah, we all had an opportunity to like stay in it. Some of the guys left, and I ended up staying. I mean, I love it, especially like the clothes, bro, and the keyboards and everything. Like I just be like collecting the PR package.
Facts, yeah.
They said
the
me
Pokemon
like,
collab they did was
when
dope.
I re-signed with them, I was like, all right, guys, I need to put in my contract that you guys send me every single high ground keyboard and every single piece of apparel. And if I have those two in the contract, like I'm good to re-sign with you. So I'm just collecting.
That's funny. And Cash and Chris went to Exet.
Mm-hmm.
That's fire. And what's just to understand? So we have 100 Thieves, we have 2Hype, and what's BucketSquad?
Yeah, so BucketSquad is my basketball clothing brand.
Okay.
But
is it a group also?
It's not.
Okay.
I mean, it's a little confusing trying to figure it all out. But like, we do like collabs with YouTubers. So like Jeff collaborates a lot with us. So like Jeff is part of BucketSquad. We're still figuring out what that means. I guess he's like a creator for BucketSquad. But it's just like Jeff is the only one I would say who's like really like that. I guess Moochie too. But BucketSquad really is like a basketball clothing brand.
Gotcha.
But I mean, we even did like an AAU team that was BucketSquad.
That's
so
awesome.
I was trying to figure out fully, like maybe it is more than just a clothing brand. Like I've always called my community BucketSquad, so it's a clothing brand, my community.
So it's kind of your thing.
It's like my thing, I guess. But really, we're trying to build it up right now as like a awesome basketball brand.
Cool.
Fire. Hopefully we see
like
more
the main
2Hype
thing.
videos in the future, bro.
Oh yeah, bring it back.
That'd be awesome, man.
Because I was like reading a lot like through like Twitter, and a bunch of people are like,
They want it
"Come
back.
on,
I
like,
know,
we
bro.
want it
All
back."
right, if it was just.
I know, if it was up to you, I'm
if
sure.
someone can make the videos and I just show up and film them with the boys, I'm down. So if someone wants to, take over the 2Hype channel and run it for us, that Sella experience, and I just gotta come and film, I'm down. I mean, that's why I would tell the boys too. Like, if I just gotta come and film, but I don't want to run the channel. That's just it's a lot of work
for sure
to run it.
I mean, you have a lot of stuff on your plate anyway, so it makes a lot of sense.
All right, so what's new for you? What have you been up to? I know you told me you were playing pro, which is insane.
Yep.
And preparing for the big $1 million tournament.
Yeah, that's basically all I've been doing this summer. I haven't really traveled at all.
You've been locked in the lab.
Yeah, so just preparing for that. That happens in September. New Call of Duty every year. We've been having fun with this podcast. So just slowly trying to venture out, FaZe went through this whole rebranding, so just kind of figuring everything out, but overall, basically just competing. That's what really is fun for me at the moment.
What are the odds you win, you think? Not to like jinx it.
No, there's a team right now that's like they're like almost like if you were to put it in NBA terms, it's like the 2016 or the 2017 Warriors.
Damn.
They're just like so good, but we're really good too. Because I had a team last year, we weren't really good, but we still qualified. But this year, I have one of my teammates won the championship last year.
Oh shit!
So he has good experience. So we're really excited, and we have another one of my other teammate. He's super young, but he's just a shooter, just like insane, like Gunny.
Okay.
So it's super fun. So we have experience and shooting on the same team. So yeah, I'm excited just to go compete in front of it. It's gonna be in front of like 10,000 fans.
How does it work? Like, is it just like one game, whoever wins it, or is it like 10 games?
So
what's the format?
So the format usually is like you play 150 points. Match point. So basically, every point is a kill.
So first to 150 match
well,
points?
so once you have to hit 150, and then you have to win the next game.
Oh, so once you get to 150, you have to win.
You have to win.
Is every game with all pros?
All of them.
Wow.
150.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
That's a cool format. So it could last a really long
Technically,
time.
it could. Apex just had it in the Esports World Cup. The Apex match was match point. They went 16 games. Half of the lobby was whoever won, like half the lobby was on match point. So anybody could have won.
Holy I love that
And
format.
the best team made
What
it
the
to
heck?
match point in like 4 games. So they had to sit through 12 games of just trying
Did they
to
end
win,
up
and they just
winning?
couldn't win. They didn't even end up winning. Nah, some other team did.
Oh my
Yep. Imagine playing 12 games.
Wait,
You
so is it at like a stadium or like a?
yeah, this
an
one's
arena?
in Vegas at the Orleans Arena. I think it has like 10,000 people, so it was gonna be crazy.
So is it like how many people are in the lobby?
150 or no, 120. 120.
So is there 120 setups?
Yes.
Yes.
No way. On
crazy.
stage?
Yeah.
What
Last
the
year
hell?
was like that in London. It was just a huge center with just PCs
Bro,
everywhere.
that sounds so cool.
Yeah, it was.
When is it?
September 14th and 15th in Vegas.
Damn.
If you're free to,
Dude, I know. I kind of want to go.
You should. UFC's that weekend. There's a UFC fight that weekend, and then Canelo's fighting. It's like a crazy weekend in Vegas.
Dude, I go to so many sporting events, but like my favorite event I've been to was like I went to the Valorant like Champions.
Crazy.
It was so
Damn.
entertaining because it's like every round is like a clutch situation and it's so intense. But like a basketball game, the first 3 quarters, it's like
a snooze fest.
yeah, like the fourth quarter is amazing. Nothing beats it. But like,
Yeah.
bro, like it's like a Valorant like round by round is like each round is the fourth quarter. Like
Bro.
it's so entertaining.
They're so passionate. You know, gaming is just getting bigger and bigger. And with I don't know if you've seen like the Esports World Cup. It's like the first year they've done it, and it's in Saudi, and they have it for every game basically. They're just throwing money at it. Like,
Are you going?
so we actually missed out on opportunity. It happened in early July. It was for Warzone, and they had like a weird inviting. There was no qualifiers for it. It was like invite only, and you had to like I don't know. It was a weird. It was like we got scammed basically on not going.
Facts.
But other than that, they're gonna have it every year, and they're pouring
that's sick.
so much money into it.
They have too much money.
I mean, they just have. They're building like a whole utopia for gaming in Saudi.
They're also adding esports to the Olympics.
Yeah.
damn,
Crazy,
I didn't know
bro.
that.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Call of Duty has. That'd be sick.
Oh my
Wait,
God.
didn't Nadeshot win like a gold medal? Was it X Games?
Yeah, that was
or
X
something?
Games.
Games,
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
still a thing? X Games?
I don't think
I
so.
don't think so. No.
Dang.
Now it'll be the Olympics.
Now it's gonna be Olympics.
That's exciting.
So yeah.
Do you know what games are gonna be in it? Is it gonna be like
No
League of
clue. They
Legends?
haven't
knows.
announced
Yeah,
it.
no.
Yeah.
They just announced esports is coming to the Olympics. I think it's gonna be 2028
That's so cool.
in LA.
So they'll probably announce the game in like 2 years, probably like what games it's gonna be. So we'll see. I don't know. I'll probably have 3 kids by then. We'll see though.
Oh, 4 years, 3 kids.
3 kids in 4 years?
You gotta start now.
Damn, bro.
twin.
You gotta do have to start now.
I know. They call me Unc.
Damn.
That's
be
crazy.
That's fire, bro.
I'm excited for that.
Thank you for hopping on. Honestly, it was amazing.
This is awesome
yeah,
podcast.
appreciate
We
y'all.
learned a lot. Last question before we end. How do you manage to stay so like humble and just like to yourself? Like you're very genuine, bro, and it's
I
rare to see
appreciate
creators
that.
these days.
With
like
20
you.
million. 20 million?
You got 20 million subs. You're just
What should
chilling.
I be doing?
You're just so nice. It's weird.
I don't know. I mean, I'm super blessed to be in this position. I feel like the North Star was always 1 million subscribers. So like everything that on top of that is like the cherry on top. So I mean, it's just remembering like it's such a blessing to be in this position. So
I love that.
Do you have a
bro.
lot of people who come up to you like, oh my God, I love you?
yeah,
You notice a lot now?
I do
Yeah.
yeah.
Damn.
Probably when you go to like games or like anywhere really like where it's like a young audience.
Like
Chester.
Disney.
Yeah,
Disney.
like I would not want to go to Disneyland or like I mean NBA games are the worst because like my content is going to
Literally.
All
NBA
basketball,
games.
yeah.
Like that's literally my content. So it gets
crazy.
kind of intense at those.
Have you ever walked to a spot and you just got all of a sudden mobbed? You're just like, okay, this is kind of crazy. I gotta.
Dude, yeah, any NBA game,
Yeah.
I'll like be there for like 20 minutes in the same spot.
I love
But
it.
it's so fun. Like I always love taking pictures and like kids get so excited, especially like the little. They get so excited. It's just like such a
Dude, my little
cool
cousin
thing.
is a huge fan of you. Remember, I think I texted you. I think I FaceTimed you or something like that. Maybe it was Rug. But I had messaged you. My little cousin, he's like 6 years old, a massive fan of you.
Really?
Oh my God, you know Jesser? Oh my God, no
That's
way.
so funny.
Do you have his number? Can you FaceTime him? He's like a
So-
huge fan of you and Rug. It's so funny. He's gonna see this and like freak out.
Hey,
so.
tell him I say what up, bro.
For
You
sure,
gotta
for
send him
sure,
some
man.
some shorts.
Yeah, he loves your shorts. His name is TJ. He loves your shorts.
Well, I appreciate y'all coming on. y'all ever want me back, I'm 15 minutes away. And you guys got to come to the office, too.
100%.
I'm so surprised you haven't been there.
Bro, I'm going to
It's
show up.
like-
Don't worry. We'll pull up.
Hell yeah.
Facts.
A new
W
squad versus BucketSquad game?
Ooh.
Hey, I'm down. My boys are nice.
Okay. We got to get James.
That
We got
should
to
be fire.
We got to whip Dante in the shade. He's just been chilling.
We're ready.
I'm going to have
hearing
to
that.
sub in for Booyah.
Okay. Are you lazy? What was her on you?
My ACL might be cooked.
All good, man.
All good. All right, bro. So we at the end of every pod, we have a tradition. We do a super quick prayer. That fine with you?
Yeah.
Fire. God, thank you for this podcast. Thank you for the life of Jesser. We pray, God, everybody watching. We pray for everyone that is a fan of Jesser, God. We pray for his career, for his family, and for his future. In your holy name we pray. Amen.
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 Fire.
Awesome.
Thank you for watching the video. Check out these other 2 Join the Lobby videos popping up right here. I know you're going to love them. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Fire.
That's funny.